Well, I've got so many friends who have dating stories that would make you say, what in the world? But that's what happens. Author Sara Hathor has a few too, but found the positive in those stories instead of focusing on like the negative and all the crazy stuff that happens out there. I'm so happy that she is on the Cocoa Couch this morning. How are you, Sara?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. We were just looking at the book this morning going, this sounds like a lot of fun. We want to know all about it. Your book is called Unexpected Gifts from All the Wrong Men. There's got to be a story behind that title. Please share.
Yes. Well, when I was searching for love, I was a disaster at relationships and dating. And so I started journaling just to kind of figure things out. And over time, I just realized that no matter how difficult a relationship or an experience was, I really learned something valuable from it.
Yeah.
And so now I'm actually truly grateful for all the wrong men because they helped me find the right path.
That is a great way to look at it, right? And dating has become even more complicated as life has moved on, but I love that you kept a journal and that you learned from those experiences. Okay, in this book, you share an unexpected gift at the end of each chapter. Why is that? And can you share just one of those? Give us kind of an example.
Yeah, well, each chapter, it represents either a relationship or a time period in my life that was difficult at the time. And basically the unexpected gifts at the end of each chapter are what I learned or the insights I gained. And I'm hoping that if my story resonates with readers, it will help them learn from their experiences and grow faster than I did, and maybe have a little less heartache.
we all grow in our own time, right? But I love that you really highlight, take those experiences and learn from them. Now, another cool thing I want to share is that you are local.
Yes.
You are a Denverite, so readers might recognize some of the spots that you highlight in the book, which I think makes it so cool when you're reading something and you're submerged in a story and it's got those local points because it really ties you in.
Yeah, I know. We went to Elitch's a lot. That was a very popular dating spot.
That's what I hear.
Lakeside as well. Hiking in the mountains, of course.
Yes.
Also the Santa Fe Art Walk, Rockies games. So all of that's mentioned in the book.
I love that. Yeah. Well, ultimately, what are you hoping people get out of reading this book?
Well, I really hope people feel less alone when they're reading this book, when they're navigating the struggles of dating and relationships and heartache and all of that stuff. And also, I hope that it helps them reframe negative experiences into something more positive, at least down the road, hopefully. Yeah. And I also hope that it's entertaining and some humor in it and some good resources.
Yes, I really do want to learn and read this book and see what kind of experiences you had, because if there's something I've learned in life is people are crazy, you know? Myself included, right? But I'm just saying, like, everybody's got a story, and I'm so glad you wrote that in the book. Okay, and this is going to be a random question, but have you found love now later in life? What's the story with you?
Yes, actually, I wrote my book 12, 13 years ago, and I just published it this summer.
Okay.
And yes, I've been married for 8 years and together with my husband for 11.
That's wonderful. So, yes. Okay. How does your husband feel about the book?
He has not read it.
It's probably a good idea. But okay, that's wonderful.
He knows the gist, and he's very supportive.
That is awesome. Okay, what chapter would you say is your favorite, and why?
Oh, gosh. Maybe my third time's a charm chapter, because that relationship was kind of bonkers. It had to be very, very obvious in order for me to learn how to have appropriate boundaries. And I learned that having good boundaries was more not selfish, but empowering. So it was just kind of a funny story how I finally learned how to do that.
It seems like there's a lot of lessons to be learned in that book. And I just can't imagine somebody not wanting to date you forever because you have just such a sweet, great, fun personality. Okay, the book is now out. Yes. People can actually get this. Where can they get a copy of the book, and what's the best way to connect with you?
It's on sale at any online retailer. It's Amazon, Barnes & Noble, anywhere they sell books.
Okay.
And I'm on Instagram at Sara Hathor, and also have a website at www.sarahathor.com.
SaraHathor.com. Follow her on Instagram as well. But take that journey with unexpected gifts from all the wrong men. Certainly some lessons in the dating world, and probably make you feel good, right? Like, it wasn't me, it was you. I'm going to read this book. Sara, thank you so much for being with us today, and congratulations on a wonderful marriage and, of course, the book. Okay, everybody, you can get Sara's book. It's called Unexpected Gifts from All the Wrong Men, wherever books are sold. You can also follow her on Instagram. Her handle is up on the screen right now.